of jail. He has spent the 3 years since his conviction trying to prove he is innocent of child sexual assault charges. And today, a judge released him on bond and says his conviction should not stand. KXAN's Brittany Glass watched Kelley, now 22 years old, walk out of the Williamson County Jail just hours ago. She joins us live from there now. Brittany?
Well, Shannon, a lot of people believe that Greg Kelley is innocent. We've seen it in the community effort to get his case retried. Now today here at the Williamson County Jail, it was time for Kelley and all those who have stood by him to celebrate. The first person who rushed to meet Kelley, his longtime girlfriend, who's been by his side from the very beginning. Next, Kelley hugged his mother, all the while supporters chanting his name. Kelley addressed the crowd, thanking loved ones for their continued support, saying also, however, he knows this isn't over just yet.
It's had its ups and downs for the past 3 years, and it's a new beginning for me. I know it's not over yet, but we're going to continue fighting, and the truth will prevail. And I just thank the DA's office, the judge, to give me an open mind to allow me to finally come home to my family. And I just want to go home.
So here's what happens now. Judge Donna King has made her recommendations and will send those on to the Court of Criminal Appeals, which will then have the final say. We will, of course, keep you updated on this case on air and online. Reporting live from the Williamson County Jail, Brittany Glass, KXAN News.
And Judge King clearly spelled out her reasons for granting bond to Kelley. There are two main points. In her order, she says Kelley was deprived of due process because of a deficient police investigation by the Cedar Park Police Department. She also says Kelley was denied effective assistance of counsel by his trial attorney. And perhaps the most important line in her order, she recommends his conviction be set aside. Here's what Kelley's attorney had to say about what happened today.
I was just saying it wasn't real until a little while ago. He's like, no, man, you're walking out.
Kelley's release comes after a 3-day hearing earlier this month, and during that hearing, as we mentioned, Kelley's attorney presented a case pointing to another suspect they say could have been responsible for the crime. Kelley's friend and classmate Jonathan McCarty, who has not been charged in this case, is now officially called a suspect, along with another unnamed person. Kelley's attorneys have claimed children in the case might have mixed up their client and McCarty because the young men looked similar at the time of the crime. Kelley was living with McCarty in 2013 because his own parents were ill at the time. McCarty's mother ran a home daycare where a 4-year-old boy said Kelley assaulted him. In 2014, Kelley was found guilty of super aggravated sexual assault of a child. 3 years into his 25-year sentence for the sexual assault of a child. And those reasons may impact what happens next. KXAN's Brittany Glass is live outside the Williamson County Courthouse in Georgetown. And Brittany, the judge's ruling really hammered the lead detective in this case.
That's exactly right, Shannon. Judge Donna King said the Cedar Park Police Department's investigation is not credible. The judge singled out lead detective Christopher Daly for an interview he conducted with one of the young victims who mentioned the name Jonathan. The judge pointed out that Daly failed to conduct an investigation into Jonathan McCarty, who he knew lived at the home. The judge also pointed out that Daly failed to interview any of the adults at the McCarty household or any other parents who had children at the daycare. And the judge said Daly never tried to find out where the abuse may have happened inside the home. As Greg Kelley was released on bond this afternoon from the Williamson County Jail, hugging loved ones, reporters throughout his conviction, Kelley told members of the media what he would say to family of the young victim in this case.
I'm sorry, but I didn't do that to your child. Someday I hope I can meet you and I can explain to you that it wasn't me. I just hope that you can have peace in this moment.
I spoke with several Greg Kelley supporters this afternoon who tell me they realize that this whole ordeal is not yet over, but they told me that they knew they had faith that this day would come. Reporting live at the Williamson County Jail in Georgetown, Brittany Glass, KXAN News.
Just minutes ago, we received a statement from Cedar Park Police Chief Sean Mannix. In it, he says everything in the criminal justice system should be open to judicial review and thorough examination. He says this matter is in the hands of the Court of Criminal Appeals, and he trusts that a full and fair examination of all evidence will take place. The Cedar Park City Manager also tells us she is working with the city attorney to develop a timeline for an independent review of police policies and procedures.